What's good, everybody? This is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions. The purpose of this video is I've been getting a lot of questions about how I get my tracks from Maschine over to Pro Tools. I do all my mixing in Pro Tools. So this is the purpose of the video. This is more of a techie video, so if you're here for the food, you're not going to get food in this video. But anyway, so it's a very simple concept. And basically, there's a few different ways to do this. This way works best for me. There's other videos on other ways of doing it. But I have a track here that I pulled up that I've been messing with for the last day or so. And I've gotten it now to the point where I do my arrangement. I would say it's really like a pre-arrangement. I've done this in Maschine. So I've laid it out where I got my intro, my hook, my verses, my hooks, my verses. You know, I've laid them out so someone can hear it in that sequence, whether it be intro, if it has a breakdown or whatever. But I've done that, and there will be another video later on explaining how you do that within audition mode and scene mode. But right now we're in the audition mode. Each of these are 8-bar increments. So putting two 8 bars together, you know, gives you a 16-bar verse. Then we got the hook, you know, 2 more 8 bars, total 16, and so on and so forth. So once we're in the audition mode, if you click on the audition segment that you want and you right-click it, and you go down to append to song, that's going to send that over to the scene section. But we're going to go to the next one and do the same thing, append to song. Go to the next one, do the same thing, and we're going to do that all the way across on all of my audition mode 8-bar increments here. And that's going to place it into the scene mode. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Alright, so I've done all that. Now I am going to click on these little bars here, and it's going to take me over to scene mode at that point. And so as you can see, it's created my sequence for the whole song, basically the way I laid it out. Intro, hook, verse, verse, hook, verse, verse, hook, verse, verse. So I got 3 verses in there and hooks in between and then a hook out. Alright, so that's created the whole scene. So now I am going to take this. You see how the gray, where it says 89 is grayed out there? That's only playing at this point the last hook. So we're going to take that, get the double arrows, and we're going to pull that all the way across to bar 1. All right, so that's going to give us the whole song. I'm going to play a little bit of this song so you can hear the track itself. And I'll just play the intro and the hook, or part of the hook. Alright, so there's the sequence of the track so you can hear it. It breaks down for verses and so on and so forth. But I don't really worry about the mixing element in here too much. I just kind of get levels halfway decent. And I don't put any effects, nothing like that. So at this point, we got the scenes set up, and it's going to play the whole arrangement of the track. And that's basically all I do in Maschine. So I have that just like that. The next thing I do is I make sure I note the tempo of the track. This one happens to be 89 beats per minute. So what I do is I go to my desktop here, and I'll create another folder. And let's grab that folder. Where did I put it? So we'll grab this folder, and I will name the folder. I call this track on the wrong property. And I will put in the tempo as well, so I don't forget it. 89 beats per minute. This is just how I do it. All right, so that folder is there. Let me pull this back up so you can see it. So the next thing I do is very simple. All you do put the cursor there at the beginning just to make sure. I go to File in Maschine. I go down to Export Audio. Pulls up this window. Now, the way I export this is in sound outputs. I don't want to use master output. I don't want to use groups, and I want to use sound outputs because that's going to give me each individual track, each individual instrument on its own track. If I wanted to do groups, it would just export each group. It wouldn't give me, if I have multiple tracks in a group, it wouldn't give me those. It would just give me the whole group. There are uses for that. If you find them, let me know. Maybe if you're exporting to someone, you've already mixed it in Maschine, that might be an option. The other option being a master output. Sometimes I will use that if I'm getting a song to someone and I'm just giving them an example how to hear it. I'll just master output, give them a 2-track audio, and they can run with it from there. But in this case, I'm using master outputs. I always keep it on loop because it's going to loop back to, it's playing all the loops that are in there. For this, I will normalize each track. Now, if I was doing a master output, I wouldn't normalize it because then it would give me room to push it for a mix or a master. But I am going to normalize each track, give it, that'll increase the volume to each, or the gain to each, to the loudest point. I'm not going to split by section, but we'll make sure this is on a WAV file. It's 44.1 hertz and 16-bit. And I'm going to change the folder to the folder that I created, which is on my desktop, which is on the wrong property. There. And that's the folder everything's going to go to. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to simply export it. And what it's going to do is going to run through all of this. It takes about, it doesn't take the length of the track, but it does take a little bit of time, depending on how long your track is. But it's going to give me the whole arrangement. So we're just going to export it. And it'll export each one of the instruments, and it'll export the whole arrangement for me. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I'll come back as soon as this is done. All right, guys, so the track is done exporting. So that's all we're going to do in Maschine, basically. So we're just going to simply close this screen, this page that we have up here. And I always go back and I make sure I save the arrangement. And we're just going to close out of Maschine. At that point, we're going to open up Pro Tools. And we're going to create a new session. So, and we're just going to name this, what was it, on the wrong property. And we're just going to create it. All right, so at this point, we got Pro Tools open. The very first thing that I have to do, I have to remind myself the session was 89 beats per minute. Let me go ahead and maximize this. So we're going to go up to Event, and we're going to choose Tempo Options in Events. And we're just going to type in here 89. Hit Enter, and we're going to hit Apply. It applies it. We're going to hit the X to get out of the window, and it's going to create your timeline at 89 beats per minute. So at this point, we're just going to go up to File, go down to Import, Audio. All right, and we're just going to go to our desktop, and we're going to find that file, which was on the wrong property. There we go. There's the folder. There's all the tracks. All the tracks that I created. All right, so at that point, we're just going to highlight them all. If you hold Shift, it'll do them all for you. Add those over to clips to import. And we're just going to hit Done. It's going to ask you, do you want to create these on new tracks? I always hit yes, and we're going to do it at the start of the session. You can do it to a specific point if you want to, but we're going to do it at the start. It's going to create the tracks. And there we go. All your tracks are in Pro Tools. Now, it will also export anything that's on a in a track that didn't have any information recorded. So, for example, I will go through and I will just delete those that don't have any information there. So I'll just highlight that and delete it. And then you just delete it, it'll go away. And at that point, all we're gonna do is I grab all the faders. I don't think you can see this screen, but grab all the faders, bring them down. They're all at the same volume, so we're not mixing at this point. But I'll play the track and you can see all the tracks in there with the arrangement that I left. So there you go. That's how I get my tracks into Pro Tools. The arrangement is there. Just like I was in Maschine, now they're audio files. So now at this point, I can start my mix. That's a whole nother video, but you have the arrangement. Now, like I said, there's other ways of doing this. There's about 4 or 5 different ways you can actually do this from Maschine over to Pro Tools. This way works best for me. It's what I've always used. I've done the other ways. They don't always work as good for me. If you guys have better suggestions, let me know in the comments. But this is the way I do it. It seems to work for me. Hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. You can always come here and find different things that I might post about Pro Tools and Maschine. But hey guys, this is Big Tone signing off. Peace.